On this auspicious event, the 10th General Meeting, 6th Biennial, Tribal Engineering Society, our Chief Guest cum Inaugurator is Sri Jishnu Debarma, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Department of Power, Agartala, Tripura, who is yet to be arrived. We are waiting for him. And our special guest, Sri Meva Kumar Jamatia, Honorable Minister, Department of Tribal Welfare and Fisheries, Government of Tripura, who has arrived. We are welcoming you, sir. We are immensely glad to have you here on our 10th General Meeting, 6th Biennial, Tribal Engineering Society, Tripura. We will be starting our program shortly as the chief guest is arriving. Taste Rapsa Nibising, Chini Narwai Okra Faisok Fainai, Sokisa Nasing.
Once again, good morning all. We will be starting our program in a short while. Our honorable chief guest will be here anytime soon. I request all the attendees to please put on your icon because they would really look good. Thank you, sir. Those who have not completed their registration, I request them to please kindly get it done. Thank you, sir, for acknowledging the talent of our young artist. Now we can see our honorable special guest interacting with the esteemed members of Tribal Engineer Society Tripura. Thank you, sir, for such a vast gesture.
Thank you, Team Tripura State Academy of Tribal Culture, for your sweet, melodious and meaningful opening songs. I request the volunteers to be ready with a candle as we are marching for lighting lamp ceremony. Thank you. I may now request our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Department of Power, RD Finance, Planning and Coordination of Statistics, the Chief Guest and Inaugurator, Sri Jishnu Debarma, to kindly take this opportunity to inaugurate the 10th General Meeting, 6th Biennial of Test, by lighting a lamp along with other dignitaries. Thank you, sir. Thank you, volunteers. I now request the Vice President of Test, Engineer Manoj Jamatia, to deliver the welcome address. Manoj, sir, please.
Pulano tini zotonono tini fungsangni ani haksang mamai jiba yafaro te lamsogo. A very good morning. In fact, it's already afternoon. Good afternoon to all present here today. With due regards to my president and to all the dignitaries present here, today, on this 11th day of December 2021, I am privileged to stand here before you on behalf of TEST. On this auspicious occasion, to welcome with love and gratitude on the 10th General Meeting, which is also our 6th biennial conference. We are aware that we are already behind schedule for nearly 2 hours. So I shall quickly go through a few of the points which I would like to mention here today. And shall try to stick in the time with the schedule. TEST has rather a long history by now. Perhaps all of you are aware, and all our dignitaries are also aware that since the momentum kick-started, it's nearly about 20 years by now. Of course, unofficially it has been even longer. And today we have exactly 639 registered members. We also have members which are not registered yet and were associated with us, dedicated for the same cause. We work in every nook and corner of the state today. We also have our members outside the state, and even overseas. Besides, our activities are also extended to very...
It is good to see. I was hearing the professor from TIT speaking. It is very good to know that you have, say, 630 or 40 members, engineers. And it is even more encouraging to know that you have members even outside the state and abroad. Jeevan has given me this memorandum. We are looking into it. You know, we want to do so many things, but there are government rules regular overnight. The problem is that young people are impatient. They want to know it. It will come through people like you, who are doctors, engineers, TCS officers, IAS officers. The social empowerment part has to be played by you. And that is the most important part. Politics, you are here, we may not be here tomorrow. We may come back again after a few years. But doctor is a doctor, engineer is an engineer all his life. A lawyer is a lawyer all his life. So social empowerment comes from the educated strata of society. You are the opinion makers. You are the doers. We are the policy makers, that is all. You will be working in the field. Not me or Mewarkwar Jamatia. So if you want to bring social change, it depends on the educated class or the educated strata, we say, of our society. And you are one of them. And you have a large number also, 600 and something society to transform. And today when I see the engineers, doctors and lawyers and TCS officers, I am very happy because, without any government help, we have been able to, the society has been able to achieve this 650, 30, 1,000 engineers, few hundred doctors, few dozens of lawyers. The society, when it wants to do it, can be done. I don't want to criticize anyone here, but I remember I had spoken to the former Chief Minister who had ruled the state for 20 years. When I had asked him once that there was certain unfairness taking place for the Tripura people, he told me, in Bengal, he told me, এখন তো অনেক doctor আছে, অনেক engineer আছে, অনেক কি বলে TCS officer আছে, কোথায় backward? And I had told him once in a debate that it is not because of your blessing or the government blessing that we have reached there. It is because of the strive, struggle and the sacrifice of the people here on the ground that they have been able to reach to that spot. And had you helped, things would have changed much faster. So I praise the Tripura people that despite of being marginalized, despite the fact that we only form a very small percentage of the people of Tripura, we have been able to achieve this. We have at least started the transformation process. The beginning is very important. As we say in English, the morning tells the day. The morning tells the day. So our morning is bright. It is encouraging. I had gone to one of these meetings of the students of Brew community of Riyangs in Ambassa. There I also saw youngsters, educated, aspiring. The aspiration is the main thing. The earlier concept in Tripura, a society must have aspirations. And I am very unhappy to say this. Last 20 years, the indigenous Tripura people had no aspirations. How to get a job? That also very, small job. How to survive? And today, the youngsters have aspirations. We will do what our forefathers did. That have been given to us by our forefathers and by the history of Tripura. This is the feeling. that makes the backbone of a society. You know what has hampered the growth of ADC? It will be very, very difficult for us to work. And I am all for empowerment of ADC. This government is for empowerment of ADC. Mewar Kumar Jamatia sitting here, we have passed a resolution of the cabinet. Of course, one thing you should understand, that we cannot change the state government cannot change one full stop or comma in the 6th schedule. It has to be done by an amendment of the constitution. Because the ADC is the child of the constitution, not a child of the state government. The ADC is the child of the constitution and not the child of the state government. So one comma or one full stop cannot be changed by us. Our duty was to support the empowerment of the ADC, and we have done it. In our cabinet, we have taken very good decisions. That the state government is all for empowerment of ADC. Now the 125th amendment has to take place, and these have to be incorporated into that. So that is the, legislative side. That is the legislative side. One is the social side, one is the political side, and most important now, as Jeevan was telling me, there are a lot of engineers who are unemployed, is the economic side. All power without economic power is useless power. You cannot even pray on empty stomach. Forget about doing any work on an empty stomach. You cannot even pray on an empty stomach. So livelihoods are very important. And I will look into it how we can do something for the unemployed engineers, where we can accommodate them. We'll have to do it. There's no question about not doing it. A society that has given us engineers after so many years. These boys have, boys and girls have studied very hard, come from villages, and their parents must have worked very hard to get them through the engineering colleges. I understand that. Because our resource is very little. Some land, some rubber plantation, some june. What else resource? Some maybe livestock. And to collect all that resources and put your child through an engineering college in Bangalore or in Hyderabad or in Pune can be very tough. But we are a tough people. There's one Red Indian chief. I like this quotation. I will end with this. And it is a very, very lovely quotation by the Indian chief. And he said, they thought they could bury us. They did not know that we were seeds. This is a very lovely quotation. They thought they will bury us. But they did not know that we were seeds. Same thing with us. Our roots are very long in Tripura. Our roots go back thousands of years in Tripura. We have fought battles. We have ruled. We have faced victory. We have faced defeat. Sometimes we have won, sometimes we have lost, but we are still there. But we are still there as a society, and this is what should continue. That is the most important part. So I wish you all a very successful conference. I hope some new ideas will come for yourself, of course. For the society at large, and also for the engineer society, for the engineers. And the memorandum that is given to me, I have gone through it just now also. But most of them are being looked into. I will communicate what we can do the best. And thank you so much for inviting me. I'm sorry I'm late because I told you I don't like to be late, but after becoming minister, it's become almost a habit. It's one of the worst habits that can happen actually. Punctuality is a virtue. That virtue I seem to have lost. I'm not a very organized man, so I keep running here and there. But we'll see you again. Do well in life. Work for a society. Consolidate. Learn to move together. learn to be together. Differences will be there. Because we have this habit of fighting with each other, 10, 12 political parties, 7, 8 organizations. That makes things even more difficult. It doesn't make things easy. It makes things more difficult. And division makes small people more difficult. For small numbers, division is very difficult. And for large numbers, division is a tactic. For us, consolidation is the key word, and transformation is our goal. And I am with you, and so is our minister. All of us are with you. Thank you so much again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for encouraging us with your cherishing, thoughtful words of speech. As our chief guest falls out of time and is leaving shortly, I request all the attendees to stand on their respective place as an honor of respect. Please be seated. Thank you. As we all know, COVID-19 has changed our way of living drastically upside down, giving us the deepest life lessons for lifetime. To this very COVID-19, we have lost our very promising senior member of TEST, Sri Arghaknath Tripura, Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, Sri Maniras Debarma, Manager of TACCL, leaving behind their families. Let us take this moment remembering our beloved members who lost their life due to COVID. I may now request the honorable dignitaries and all the other respected members of TEST to kindly stand on their respective place and spend 1 minute of silence, closing our eyes, remembering the departed souls in prayer. Let us close our eyes and pray for their departed souls. Thank you. I request the dignitaries and other respected members to be seated on their respective place. Please be seated.
Tabok ang Chini Tribal Engineer Society Tripurani Tangphang Borom Ganang Engineer Jiban Debarmano report presentation Khainabagai Kojawo. The report will be displayed in the backstage. So in the background of the stage. So I regret to request the dignitaries to kindly occupy the front seat for the convenience of visibility.
Kurumka, pai phalaya hambai jottonono. At the outset, I would like to convey my heartiest gratitude to Sri Jishnu Devarma, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, and Sri Mebar Kumar Jamatia, Honorable Minister, Department of Tribal Welfare and Fisheries, for giving their valuable time and to be here with us in this 10th general meeting as a chief guest inaugurator and special guest. I also convey my special thanks to my dear senior respected engineers, my junior members of TES, and other personnel present here. And now I would like to highlight some of the welfare activities and other activities taken by our Tribal Engineer Society in the last 2 years. And I will show some photographs through PowerPoint presentations. And as earlier, our Vice President already told that we have more than 630 members registered, including employed and unemployed engineers. And besides service issues, we are also dealing with various welfare activities. And especially in last COVID-19 pandemic period. And now I am going to highlight some of the activities. Distribution of relief materials in various relief camps under Kolenpur block on 7th April 2019, where heavy cyclone and hailstorm occurred on 2nd April 2019. Where over 500 families residing in various camps such as Noksirai Kami, Arespara village, Buiragi Bazar JB School, Goyangfang High School, Yakrai Gojnapara AWC Center, Gogon Chaudhary Para, were given some food, rice, dal and potatoes on behalf of Tribal Engineer Society. Second, we have organized some awareness activities on Swachh Bharat, supported by ONGC, where we have adopted one model village, ONGC model village at Korbongpara. And this program, Swachh Bharat program, held on 14 July 2019. And in this program, syntax-made waste bin were distributed to all the households under Korbongpara and Raracharanpara and Champapuri village. Not 100 syntax of 20 liter capacity and 7 numbers for 240 liters and 10 numbers for 100 liters. We have distributed 2 villages. And then we have taken up health camp activities on 4th August 2019 at Binon Kubrapara. This is under Mandai block. As per our requisitions, the Government of Health Department, Director of Health, provided some government doctors deputed in our health camp. In total, 7 numbers doctors attended in this camp, and where we have also distributed 100 numbers double-sized mosquito nets to the villagers, and in total about 250 patients were treated in this health camp. Honorable MLA Sri Dhirendra Deborma was present in this program as a chief guest and with the dignitaries of ONGCs and Tribal Engineer Society. Next. Then we have again taken up the activities regarding free health camp on 10th September 2019 at Simbua, West Korbuk block, where also so many doctors have attended in this program. Around 350 patients were treated, and in this program we have also distributed ceiling fans and educational kits to the students of that hostel. And Sri Burbu Mohan Tripura Honorable MLA was present in this program as a chief guest and local SDM. And then, during the COVID-19 pandemic, by the initiative of our own Tribal Engineer Society, we have first started our relief distribution program from 3rd April 2020 in various places like Toranjoy Kumarpara, one of the most interior places of Samunu block, Dholai district, Waduk Chora, Nomonjoy Kami, Deu Reserve, Mukshori, New Gomoti block, Tui Baklai, Kanchan Chora, Laljuri, North Tripura district. In total, we have distributed more than 1,003 families, where we have distributed rice, potatoes, dry fish, salt, masks, and soap. And during this pandemic, we have decided in our Central Activity Committee that you can submit some project to the ONGC department for getting some financial assistance in CSR activities. Accordingly, in these peak conditions, we have submitted some projects for distribution of relief materials in large scale. Accordingly, they have sanctioned 5 projects of 5,000 beneficiaries in the month of April 2020. Later on again, we have submitted another project for 1,000 families for Badargat area. And in total, where we have started our program from distribution of relief materials 3rd May 2020 at Mandai block, later on Belbari block, 10 May 2020 at Belbari block, various habitation of Belbari block, say Boksanagar block on 10 May 2020, Bisalgarh block on 10 May, 17 May, Kakraban block on 10 May, Jampujala block 17 May, Jampujala block 23rd May, Killa block 24th May, Jampujala block 24th May, Ompi block 7th June, Jampujala block 7 June, Jampujala block 14 June, Kakraban block 14 June, 21st June 2020, and later on, December 2020, also distributed in Badragat constitution area. In total, we have distributed 47 places where 6,000 families were benefited by this project, where we have distributed so many article, rations, potato, rice, soap, salt, masks, etc. And then again, in the year 2021, 5th June 2021, next, we have again taken up some distribution program, and this is the initiative taken by own fund of Tribal Engineer Society. Next, during the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic, and as per our Central Executive Committee decision, we have decided to conduct similar type of distribution program in all our district committees. As of now, we have 4 district committees, and we have started from West District Committee, Bilaikang and Tripura Bosti, where we have given 100 family some rations to 115 families. And second program we have again conducted on Dolai district, Polton Joypara, Kormopara BC, one of the interior place of Ganganagar block. Next, and where we have distributed to each 101 families 5 kg rice, 1 kg potato, 1 kg onion, 1 kg salt, 1 mask, and 2 Dettol soap. In this way, we have taken up the COVID activities during the first wave and also in the second wave. And I would like to once again thanks to our respected members and the ONGC department for their sanctions. We have conducted in position to conduct such big activities, and without the help of them, it may not be possible to conduct in large scale. Then, this is the welfare activities we have taken in last 2 years, and besides, we have also done some activities, say relating to service matter. I want to highlight some of the service matter during deputation with the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister or CM Minister or Chief Minister. So, a deputation was conducted to the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister on 22nd September 2019 at his residence, where the main #1 agenda of our society was recruitment to the post of 45 numbers, manager, electrical, mechanical grade A and B under Tripura State Electricity Corporation Limited, where one of the criteria of selection procedure was the post of manager, electrical mechanical grade A will be filled up directly based on valid grade score of the application in order to merit against vacancies. That's why we have met with the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister that if such imposition, it will hamper to our unemployed degree engineers, as only few of them are having valid grade score. And you have heard this is the first time they have imposed this type of conditions in any kind of recruitment in our state. And second was quick disposal of department proceedings to suspended ST engineers. There is some our engineers, they were targeted. They are serving maybe in the DGM, executive engineer post, senior manager post, and they are in various activities. Now they are facing under departmental proceedings. That's why we have requested to our Deputy CM to resolve these issues as early as possible as per Central Civil Service Rule 1965. And during that meeting on 22nd September 2019, we have specifically raised to our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister that promotional process is stopped in our state for since 2015. So this may be taken up as early as possible, subject to outcome of the special leave petitions 19765 of 2014, which is already pending in Supreme Court of India. And second representation was, we have submitted to the Honorable Chief Minister on 8 January 2020. At that time, we have made mainly for entrustment of FDC by maintaining roster. In our engineering wing, some of the departments like PWD, either TSECL or RD department, they are following some entrustment in the name of full duty charge or count duty charge. But this department is not following the reservation policy in this entrustment. And this is our long pending demand to the earlier government and the present government too, that the reservation, whether it may be any kind of appointment, either contingent or part-time or CDC or any kind of appointment, roster should be maintained as per our Act, the Tripura SC and ST Reservation Act 1991. And in our PWD, there is so many wings of under PWD. There are road and buildings, DWS, water issues, National Highway, PNGSY, and there is we are facing problem in transfer policy. Actually, in our state, there is no such transfer policy, and some of engineers, they are deprived due to posting in one place for prolonged period or maybe in some divisions. So you have discussed in details with the then Engineer-in-Chief Somesh Chandra Das for taking up the issue of transfer policy. And it is also one of the burning issues in our state that there are some member secretary posts in all the districts. And this, in 8 districts, there are member secretary in all the districts you have. And always they are entrusted either ST engineer or executive engineer. But in all the districts, always we have seen our ST engineers are entrusted in this post. So this is one of the major issues we have discussed with the then chief ministers and the engineering chiefs for taking up the issues in future transport policy. And in that deputation, we have also raised the recruitment policy again. In total, we have, at that period, we have 90 post vacancies for junior engineer grade 5A and grade 5B under PWD, and accordingly we have straight to the government for taking up the recruitment issue as early as possible. And again, we met with our principal secretary PWD. In most of the issue was same topic, maintaining reservation policy in PWD and recruitment issues and transfer policy. Then again, we met with our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Government Tripura, regarding expedition of ad hoc process in RD department in the post of ST engineer, executive engineer, and superintendent engineer and chief engineer. And as of now, they have already given promotion from chief engineer, superintendent engineer, and executive engineer. and pending in the post of ST engineer till date. Besides, we had also done some of the activities, say donation activities. On 23rd June 2019, we have donated to one of our students of NIT for admissions, and second, donated to Chief Minister Relief Fund during COVID-19 on 18 April 2020 for an amount of 50,000. Again, we have donated to one of our members, medical treatment purpose, 80,000, through by our check number 529,400. Then again, we have donated to the family member of late Biswajit Devarma, where he was murdered during one of the incident occurred on December 2020, and we have handed over 50,000 check to the family members of late Biswajit Devarma. Then, besides, there are other common activities we have taken up from the Tribal Engineer Societies, say submission of views and suggestions to the constitutional amendment, the Constitutional 120 Amendment Bill 2019. I have already circulated in details. And second one, representation submitted to the Deputy Director, National Commission of Scheduled Tribes, regarding enhancement of the percentage of reservation, promotion to the state population as per census 2011. As per our state reservation policy, we are getting 31%, but according to the census 2011 and as per population, we are supposed to get 32%. That's why we have communicated the issues to the then Chief Ministers and other department, National Commission Scheduled Tribes, and accordingly they have inquired about the position of this status, and we have already informed them this policy's enhancement of reservation is not yet taken up from the state government. Then we have also taken up some joint activities regarding celebration of International Day of the World Indigenous People 2021 at Dasharat Bhavan, and the theme of the seminar was Leaving No One Behind, Indigenous People, and the call for a new social contract. And besides, we have also taken some activities of our society, say regarding district committee meetings and etc. We have all completed in time. And lastly, I would like to thank once again to all our respected members and some other members, those who are coming forward in any activities of our societies, and without their cooperation, wholehearted cooperation and financial help and others, it may not be possible to take up in various activities of test. And otherwise it may not be possible. And once again, I would like to thank to our Honorable Minister, Mebar Kumar Jamatia, and our security persons, my dear valued members, and others who tirelessly support directly or indirectly in organizing this general conference and to accomplish the program. Thank you. Long live test, Ambai Jotaman.
Ang haino hai chini borong ganang narwai songno hayawo asono bage kwajau. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have the releasing of the 8th issue of Yakrai. There is a souvenir of Tribal Engineer Society Tripura. And to do this, may I have the honor to invite our special guest, Sri Mebar Kumar Jamatia, and other dignitaries. Bilaikana hambai chini borom gnang narubai songno chini yakrai soine no fiobe de mani bagai. Next, we'll be having the felicitation of the honoraries, and the honoraries are included like the retired engineers and the ST top rank holders from various institutions in different disciplines. May I call upon my co-host to please name out the list.
I request all the top rank holders and the retired engineers to come on the stage and receive their award as I call out their name one by one. To hand over this award, may I request Sri Mevar Kumar Jamatia sir, our special guest, to present the award to the following awardees. Also, I request the volunteers to be ready with the memento which are to be presented. Our retired Engineer Shambhu Debarma, Superintending Engineer. May I request you to come over the stage and receive a memento from our special guest, Sri Mevar Kumar sir. Thank you, sir. Now the top rank holders, I request to come up when I call your name one by one. Shiari Jamatia, BTech Civil 2021 from NIT. If you are there. Urmila Tripura, BTech Electrical 2021 NIT. Jewel Debarma, BTech Mechanical 2021 NIT. Raima Debarma, BTech Electrical and Communication 2021 NIT. Avira Debarma, BTech Computer Science 2021 NIT. David Debarma, BTech Chemical 2021 NIT. Shiari Jamatia. I request the volunteers to be ready with the memento which are to be given. Urmila Tripura, you be ready. I repeat, I request the volunteers. Shiari Jamatia, BTech Civil. Urmila Tripura, BTech Electrical. Jewel Debarma, BTech MTech. Sorry, BTech Mechanical 2021. Raima Debarma, BTech Electronics and Communication 2021. Abhira Debarma, BTech Computer Science. David Debarma, BTech Chemical.
Congratulations to all the honoraries, a wish of ton of success ahead in life for the top rank holders, and a wish of peaceful and happy life with family and friends to the retired engineers. That was it. Okay, I would like to request the retired engineers to get ready, because after some time we'll be calling again the names for the honorary. And some of the toppers who are left out, please gather yourself for next ceremony. Ang tabo, chini, naruway motom, Tibrasa Hangkrai Montri, Borong Gnang Mevar Kumar Jamatiano, Kognar Nabagay Kojaw.
Pilano, Jotono, Saridiponi, Hambaite, Klumaya Faro. Good afternoon to everybody, one and all. Pilano, Ambalai Hambai Maronai, Chini, Tesni, President, Teopandan Shwapoti, Omilo Jomatia, the Chini Secretary, Jimon de Burma, the Joto Executive Committee member of no, and if I play Hambai Yafaro. They were in 5 months, 5 nights, Chini engineer society members, Chini senior engineer member Tomo, present and past, and the freshers. Since Haimano Chini society, Tabuk Tuluk Ago Itongo, and you all know the engineer sector is very, very important for our development in society and also the state. Basically, engineer not in state implement especially in infrastructure sector, road building, town planning, and most of the work is done by engineers help. Tini ang wansul maya chini ora kabangma, chini siklaro, asik kabangma engineer tomu. Ang kanaka registered society, more than 6,000 or 600. and unemployed is also around 600, and it is rising day by day. जों दिनै पलिटिक्स खालायो जतला एकसाथे जों थांबाया केव पलिटिक्स खालायो केव चाकरी खालायो केव बिजनेस खालायो केव any acting खालायो so different professions were involved, but our main target is, our main focus is for the development of society and not for the development of the state. These are the main focus. Nung engineer खालायफानो, politics खालायफानो, business खालायफानो, निनी focus ना जाय, चीनी society ना develop करने नहीं. This is our intention. This is our focus. Dini ani side amore samklai to, dong side na samklai to. But we should have coordination. Sing to the helping hand green kai. Sing by sing to the sea. Tancha ke samklai na kai. I think the something will be missing. Just for the sort of samklai to the. Sini missing the coordination growing. But solidarity growing kai. Sini society develop maya. Since even any society to develop, we need different kind of agency. Economic, education, politics, and business, and also culture. वो तीन चार factor तंगो और सुन involved बंग नहीं. Not only education. After education, it become business. Somehow, I think our society, we cannot concentrate in business sector. It's in business career. Now, most of your engineer, you implement the work. But from where we get material? Most of the material we have to purchase, we have to buy from other communities. For example, there is one construction going on, maybe 50 crore, 100 crore. From where we get material? Who supply material? Because money is our money. Maybe travel old for money. Suppose there is one construction of a college in Kumulung, for example. But those who supply the material, we have to buy from outside. That means the money goes to other communities. This is lacking. Angnai ne kachini bisingo omahajini market but business chini yaw kroi. Our subject is drawback. We cannot develop. Funds is coming, crore and crore of money. But we have to buy the material from other communities. Because we don't have a business in our hand. Sini supplier kuri. But bagi sini business sing agong maya. Sini society economically sing develop maya. This is what I realize. For the supplier agencies, we have to buy from outside, from other communities. Not only material, many things are there. But bagi angka kawo sini bisingo. Ani somasti bisingo, ani tibrasani bisingo. There is my supply to Hongklai. Suppliers to Hongklai, Angkako, sing automatically development. Because I came from a small village. Abarang Chindaklai Maze, Aniparatui Tampui, Chin Monison Simon. Chin Parao Prai, solo price site Sodung employee. 50 above, employee of Tino, Timparakai Shona. Sing calculate 9 money. Every month, for example, average 30,000 or 40,000 mangang kai. Pontajan besar rang nai. Right crore hai rang fai. Every month. But this money, where it goes? All rang boleh si parawan guri jong hang kai. Onek para develop. Onek bor nok tango. Onek bor high kai. Pukir kuru. Kintu orang kai pada thangpai. Nang sudah employ bengi ya. Ani para buci 50 jon employ. Boleh nang sing orang buri jong hangke para buri jong hangke. Ada para berok onek develop muka. So these are missing in our communities. And you are all engineers. You are all educated. No, Simon. How society will develop? How society will come up? But even ang kakawo, you're an engineer because you have to work outside. You have a lot of experience in the field. You have to connect with the people, common people, village people. They're Simon. You have a big role to play in a society. Not only political leaders, but especially engineer wing and doctors and teachers. These communities are really required for the development of our society. The master, for example, make social awareness. Sini sikla rano sa kok sarani, kok hamprnani. Dini engineer borong surangani, how to maintain, how to look after. Harap joto nang asale sen makakana. Ang kakawo, jekono society wo engineer to play role play kai important kai. Boribang tini ang balai tong thogo, jini kabang ma raising experience jini kabang ma tong student tongo. And I was told with the lot of students, not only in government colleges, different colleges, private colleges from outside, Pune, Bangalore, Delhi, that are not counted, most of them. Maybe more. Only government sector, there are many people also, a lot of engineering colleges come up, and outside also. But Tripura is really, I'm appreciating the engineer group because we have more in manpower in engineer, maybe less in the doctors and the other like journalism and lawyers also we require. But in engineer society have got reported your activities, your performance, your social service, really appreciating. Ang no kana kawang mas hamuk layo, monus bay to ang kawang magsin layo kahang layo, Chini omoy babu sumbay. No je activities really this ang kakao makikisang kanyang dorkar. Kobin from Malaya, Kong Malaya, Jibon Sumbay, Kong Matsang material Sabalai Heka, Bitter Sabalai Heka, Nene, food Sabalai Heka. But really this heart touching. Monivan Kakao, Nero, Kamangat in the Ekota Bangman. See where I have member around 600, but hardly here around 200 maybe. Sing Asole, Chini Bakasi Obanga. But the sacrifice little bit. Lapos for myself, and I dream them, I want to do something for society. We have to put in action. Action you have to put in action. You have to work hard and sacrifice. Otherwise, it's not possible. Apan ang masa challenge kaya ni sao, ang bunisay samang kabang kaya. This is all my target, my ambition. Other minister can work 8 hours. Why not? I can work 10 hours. Other minister, other my friend, work up 4 o'clock. Why I cannot work up 3 o'clock? This is my challenge. Other leaders, I'm watching them. I'm not proud myself, but I'm telling the fact and the truth. You can see the track record in the office also. I never absent in the office. Any kind of activities, program, I try to attend. Attend in time. This is my determination. So you have to show extra activities, extra curriculum, extra performance. Then only you can say to others. And you yourself is not performing well, how can you blame others? First you have to perform yourself. Challenge you have to perform extra activities. when it's super extra, not less than others. And Christ and Kako, in the office, it is special. Because they are all officers. You have to challenge that one. Other people can do well, why don't I? Why we always look down with others? We should not, people should look down to us. Because people look down because of our activities, our performance. Because we are not challenging. So, not only engineers, I found many sectors, even teachers, businessmen, political leaders, all kind of people who have to show extra activities. Until unless somebody say extra samang lain ang nang bintol matong ay. Even studies, for example, they have to do extra activities, extra work, extra study. Buin ang part of something makokso. Other communities getting 80%, 90%. Why not I? If other students study 8 hours, I have studied 9 hours. How much challenge my boy is my student. Boy jadi pass ko na pernah, ang suka na pernah. There is challenge. There is no any other way to compete with others. You have to raise but if we're going to challenge this kind of thing individually, I think there is no way out. So instead of blaming others, criticizing others will not help you. This thing we have to perform our duties. Nobody is blaming others, blaming other society, blaming other. No. First blame yourself. Why I'm like that? Why is my communities, my people is like that? What is the reason behind? Almost the challenge like that, myself, from my childhood, always I'm determining. Why not I can do? Why not I can go to abroad? Why can I can go to the other communities? I can challenge them. My challenge is mind kering kai, soon, forever and ever will be let down with others. Wherever you go, you may be officers, you may be engineers, you may be doctors, you may be political leaders. If you cannot do extra activities, extra performance, soon kung saan panagri. Bani bagi ang koi nai, especially my young generation, my student, you have to perform your duties well. And challenging mind. Sing say mana cing borok baka belai sikon. Lajima kabang, kirimana kabang. No. Ang sasama show, I'm son of the soil. Ang orang ni besar. Tamang kirimba. I have every right. I have tongani right to order kirimba. I have right. All jenis sesung, jenis serai dok, jenis young generation dok baka makakanai. Boys and girls, everybody. Tangi cing bibe let down kirimba ba. Tangi cing berat sikon nunu ebus nunu. Nungya seng. Seng sikon nunu jang mamatama. Seng kaham klay me sama. Tini parhumna hamya. Tini mak hamya. Duty kaham klay seng. Office kaham klay seng. Pore mane kom. Sababi. Your own colleague, your own classmate, your own same rank. Seng bibe let down klay do. Tangui. Sing betaya. So our young generation should determine. Body bagi ang kakao, cini office hara. Sing cini koin to nebase. See, hardly more than 10 years after those become some claiming. Now it's time for you. You have energy, you have power, you have strength, you have courageous. Tamu time cini bagi. Nini young the time of this some claiming. Kini sing serai pun tentang ka, ciri serai dok, perform kaham kaya. Sing, tadi baca ya, sing kaham kepore ya, sing seller, sing bukan apa kau naya, orang kau naya, to whom to blame? To whom to blame? Berbagai ang sanai, cini officer apa hina, ngerubah gerak mengenai. If my colleague can perform, why not I? So challenge makanya. Otherwise, jeng sawo, johan te university pure flow, ang mah challenge kai. Kabang mana ni orang Marwari ro, kabarok beranuan aja. Jamatia, how can you perform your study? Anto neta, I have no time. But every meeting I attend, every conference, every meeting, chaso buthango, meeting mukhayo, Sunday gan kuno rest kare. Guwahati thango, Itanagar thango, Import thango, but I do well in my study. And go to Concrete inside. Assignment superbo, and Mark Mangman, Poreko, Borabak Mano, Jabro, Unzaga, Botania, no Mantongo, Poremang Tongo, same mark we get. And the Gurigo, why you hang in the fall, in the Kogra Tango, Guhadi Tango, High Tango, not busy young, Barabro Muito. Jabro, Ganangan Busaro, Gadabai Tango, Porego, Togu, Zavo, Kuno Nakuri, but same mark we got. But I'm going to come here because I have a challenge mind. Tuya Angpureo, whole night I spent studying. Because I was on time, I was time here. So I have to capture timing. All my challenge is kind of. You know that? And in Kuno Rangkari, you believe or not, Ang Europe only 10,000 rupees I have got in pocket. When I got visa to go outside, I got 1,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. That was I borrowed from my friend. When I reached Delhi, I converted the dollar. How much I got? 100. With $100, I went Europe. Because I have a challenge in mind. You have a desire. Then you move to my tongue. I say, Bahok ring, Anghago, Sing Budupaya, Sing challenge Labia. For example, we say, knowledge is a power. Why we have no power? We don't have knowledge. Then your own colleague know better than you, have better than you he study. How big not about control? He control to you because you don't know anything. Because nowadays knowledge is the power. Boni bagai sing Quran nangai. Idea cover kena macam. Buishiran nak siran nangai sih. Buishiran siapa mana? Nona bolu dang kena. Boni bagai nowadays you have to perform our duties. Extra performance nangai sih. Hai klasi angka kau cini somas. Anak masa sama nama tu. Quantity is not important. Quality is important. Sing ketemu sosmed sing songa kom. Sing gorib, sing borok kom, sing payah hai, no. Sing dari satu orang official ham kai, sing quality borok ham kai, we can rule them. There are many examples. Roxy, namasa Salimali, IJ law and order about this thanga, IJ thanga build about Tripura. Do you want to anak sakabo? On a long time back, he said, see our tribe in Kerala. Not even 2%. But in every sector, our tribe is tough. Salim Ali, IG, Lord Naudan Thanga, don't feel discouraged yourself. You are only 30%, 20%. No. We are only 2% in Kerala state. But still, every level, our community is a tough. Body by angsaw, quality is very important. Nang quality tong kay nang mana role kay man. Nang lax kuti bang thande nang quality kay role kay biya. Therefore, we need quality. You are all cream. You are all student. You are all good student. Science background. Good student I know. Chini bisnya tahu sen. Main kesan jeng parisram maklai. Hard work maklai. There is no shortcut. There is no shortcut way. Hard work extra sabu then only people will respect you. Otherwise, sing zekfo khidi, sing sabache blame khai nai, bon bo hai holai nai, bon holai nai, all bangias. Or sing bakhao makha nai. We have to determine ourselves. If you cannot perform extra, then others, you cannot rule others. Bone bagai, angka sort of sana. When I was a lecturer in MBB college, as a professor, still I have mind. One day sadaibar. Ang sami sadaibar no. Ang saka time kerja nantang hindi. motivation hoite rest thanani cholo hoisango berkhede tamar hedai bar 10 chalo gya bosaka 10 taka gam 10 tika 10 taka bon sa 10 taka jolo tele lemontra enggak kata mau tulis chalo ang time kiri kha hey 20 taka de 20 taka je chalo khata bon je sa 10 taka ঠিক আছে जो chalo liya bon sakha ka komung kha hasal teman kata tan 10 taka angka kata mau rang-rang de 20 taka de 20 taka hong kai ta de kete chalo wo lekha only 10 rupees I can buy people. Can you imagine? Abang thuk enggak? Wah, 10 taka rang bai si. Asa ka bot chalo enggak kolong di phai ge. See, very important. Sengbu dore si om hai kham khai. Seng pon pai mana. Kede seng om hai muya. Bori bagai angka ko. Chin bising ko seng all you are all young. Still have a time. Have a long future. Nang jam na thang di. Nang politics ang khai di. Social training khai di. Sakrai training khai di. Kede ni performance extra mana. Ni performance extra mana. Then only you can rule others. If you can perform better than others, nang bisa tolong nai. Ama challenging man nai. That kind of challenge you should add off. Wherever you go, I don't mind. Nang bisa extra man nai. Extra sang malai nai. Nang crazy ang kagaw. Isang punya rule hai manai. Otherwise, sosam punya tu ungklok, punya tu kom. Office thang dia, office phai bu dai phai go. Nang ba ka bu control ni ba. Nang is perform khang claim yang ka. Poribang sanai, you are all employed and you are going to be employed in the future. You will be director, chief engineer, sanai no. No, obama phang nai. Then only nang simia. Ani Tripura samas jati buibai mana dal. Yes. These people are not easy. Omai ka sama khai nai. Omai khai me ka angka ko जों सारा जीवन जों बयनि कक मा खालामनाय बयनि तला मा दंनाय जों मोनि समात्रनो सायमोनो नों बोसोर नाम सायमोनो we all want to live peacefully आंबो गोनां नाम सुगु नोंबो गोनां नाम सुगु बैसा कांगा तना सुगु माइ का हमता नाम सुगु मै का हमता नाम सुगु family का हमता नाम सुगु जत्र मुसुगु कितु मुजो इन पैया मुसुगु हांगाय नों एक्सट्रा मतलब आं दफा सामफ्लायना मोसुगु जाग्रि का हामफ्लायना मोसुगु जतन मोसुगु किन्तु मोसुमा सिथि पायाब्ले नों आरो फोसुनांनाय एका जाबोसि कक सामसिम पाया नों जागा मा फांनाय आं जागा हानो कक कट सायबनो पाया नों पारफर्म माने पारफर्म खालायमा माने नों कक सेकनो लाभ करै नों बिनि तला मा दंनाय बिनि कक मा खालामनाय नों खालायमिया बडीबावै जों स्माय मा दंनायसि आं खागाव नों जत्तनो साइन्स बेकग्राउन्ड आंबो ताबो सियानो तो तांताबो मिसामनो परगो आं अनेक किसु देलायसिंगा तांगा जिनि समाजम तलाक लाय दं आं देलायसिंगा नों जे सिवर गाहाम बरंदि because everything is connected even for class group D group C class all interconnected नों जत्तनो तो ठीक मा खाय नों सामलाय Bagaimana? Coordination, cooperation, very important. Nang, kaya mo ti kontak kakad. Jota na sumar kama kakana. Ang last sa cox very important sa sanay. Ang to telemana baron sa imano. Ang to social kalay guru, ব্যক্তি guru, rampuja kere, ang sardo nehan guru para ar thang thu. Sariyo, pray 6-7 বছর সেটা Rangkol paru saya mau rangabara rangkol parawo, rangkol bisi kamu rangkol koloi debar matong. Ang hari utangka. Dua na atok tong masa borok bura, retirement, army retirement. Agent, anu bosinu. Enggak, botok rang maximum cini bura rak tucok nung. Army retirement, hajak ko. Soal nung tu kafe, soal nung botong. Enggak tu soal nung nak sah saja. Soal nung kan kisah ebat kamu tu uta, jangan barang na. Buat ni sinjang no, ang mana able kita ngata, kari tangga. Hei, anu beno. bos siwa ambon ever khika kok samu sia da kai ta aja mebar kam English bo mano tanen kada yang sunga gang tet ana bekas kok saka jama dia सुनिए कल थंगा कोई इंसान को कमजोर मत सोचो बोल कबर खांखा मैया कोई इंसान को कमजोर मत सोचो जमातिया खाना थंगा कोई इंसान को कमजोर मत सोचो यार लीडर ना अन बखा नांग थंगा संखाय Jadi misalnya gorib, boring ya, sehingga aku ever clear. In any field, any job, any sector, mungkin mana cikon dah kadi. Bawa sama orang kaya le. Apa yang dia bakal adom amu kenal tangga, wah, di bawah itu kok kamu cakap. Koi insan ko komjor mau cucu, Obai mentally sing matam nai. Sing kojing to nai ba sungsara. Hardly, I may live hardly 10 years to 15 years. In Berlin thana. Ani society bang tam like ba. What is my contribution for my society? For my people? People will come. Whatever you may be engineer, you may be officer, you may be party leader. Nang sojai ni kisi khai kan Nona boy, buto mana? Nang ham khalai ke, bisa ni bos ham khalai ke. Jenis jibon, sam bisa ham khalai ke. People will remember. Nang sam ham dekhlai baru remember. Now up to you. What is your contribution to society? Jibon thong, kotong Jepang tu. Ni je one way. Nang society bang tam khalai ke. People will remember. Memang tamat lagi job ada bagus bisalai naik. Ang hamil kai bisalai naik bawa hamil kai Yang bawa kai tangkap le. Kaham kai bisalai ini kaham kai tangkap. Now up to you to decide about the society whether you will do good or bad thing. So kau jangan tanya every individual. Omai bakhat tong khai ang khakawo chini society to den tomru develop ta bodi ba ang khakawo sung jotton chini diri tong towards our city development our target our focus is only one. You may belong any communities, you may belong any lifestyle, your professional, whatever you may be, but our target is towards our society. Ang ganang man, ang mundring man, ang dakong man gitu. Whatever my society. Boni bagay, sang jot tu na chini jat ketong. Kisa mama ni, je mangsan, kabangya, something. You have to contribute for my society, for my country, for my state. Nglai jan khako, sang jot tu no. Chini bagay hamnai, chini somasa bagay hamnai. Jeng saya macam kabang ma ang kenal kau kenal. Ispelah my communities, nang thandi Udaipur, nang thandi nene Kuai. Kabang macam ni Siklaro. Lama korajak nang saya mana. Tak edited, kadang orang lain orang lain, daji kaji lain kuno, apa kuri. Only in town area, you go other area. Satta tanga kis kiri khabar. Why? Perimang khako, chini involvement. You are all educated people, they are all employee. Their involvement very important. So much naik ni bagai, dokan naik ni bagai. Nang jada thang. Something I want to contribute for my people. Apa jadi khako? Sing chini somas kujuk kai thang chini tibasa kujuk nai. Kok sai nang balai ketini. I really appreciate your performance contribution to our society. Ang the play nukha, the ang chimisibu. Ang kau naik tong nak tam khai tong, ang khakawa, sing jotun thanjak lai sama khai nai. Most people cannot involve physically, but at least contribution, financially, morally, support. We appreciate Now, Jibon and all, they should need some appreciation, nothing else. So, we need some appreciation from society. And come here, he says, I may not go physically, but morally support, financial support. So, the society very, they are doing very well. And say, overall, my experience, I know the university is doing better than others. Whatever in my capacity, I help in it. From the Dongsak, young Dongsak, and help in it. Or Coxino, and I don't know. And if I play Hambai,
Thank you, sir. That was indeed motivating and extremely informative. Once again, a big round of applause for him. Now, may I call upon my co-host to resume the felicitation.
Hambai. Friday, Shanghai no Hai Felicitation in Bakang Thang Lai Finai. Ang volunteers no koyo, award no ready Tonna Bagay. Pula no ang retired engineers by Chengnai. Engineer Rajiv Debarma, retired executive engineer. I request you, sir, to come on the stage and receive the award if you are present, sir. Rajiv Debarma, sir. Okay. Engineer Tomal Chakma, retired executive engineer. I now request the top rank holders to be ready. As I called out their name, I request them to come to the stage one by one. Emmanuel Riang, BTech Electronics and Instrumentation. Emmanuel Riang. Khumtia Debarma, BTech Civil 2020 NIT. Nimesha Debarma, BTech Electrical 2020 NIT. Tanisha Debarma, BTech Bioengineer 2020 NIT. Melvina Debarma, BTech Electronics and Communication 2020 NIT. And Supriya Chakma, BTech Computer 2020 NIT. I request the volunteers to bring the moment for the top rank holders. And to hand over this award, may I request Sri Meva Kumar Jamatia, our special guest, to present the award to the following awardees. Emmanuel Riang, BTech Electronics and Instrumentation. Khumtia Debarma, BTech Civil 2020 NIT. Nimashish Debarma, BTech Electrical 2020 NIT. Tanisha Debarma, BTech Bioengineering 2020 NIT. Melvina Debarma, BTech Electronics and Communication 2020 NIT. Supriya Chakma, BTech Computer Science 2020 NIT. Thank you, sir. You may have Take your seats.
Once again, congratulations to our awardees and many, many wishes ahead in future. Well, today, one of our engineer brother, Elvis Debarma from NIT, is really delighted to be part of this program, and he has requested us to share his mind, to share his thought in this program. So I request Mr. Elvis Debarma to please come over the dais and open. Hello.
Dibor kaham jatuh no, and the sini stage tu kan saat kamu jatuh no kulungka. Tapi ani colleagues of plus ani sister and brothers jatuh no sari kaham ya baru. Tini angora sana musuh makai sini unemployed plus pass out student graduate pass out graduate in bising tu has two few points narna musuh mana. First point ka last 2016 last recommendation ka DS ni through the it is done by previous government je tong mata bang presoter je tong mani abo ke tahu kono news je government ni by kono recommend tang saya ko first of all okay second ka TD edition was last 2009 recommend tang saya mani still tang saya ko Kebang mani ni aku sektor apa ni diploma college apa only 1% sih dong around ini permanent post tapi jodoh se temporary basis mang now so temporary basis mana kake tapi around 600 high unemployed engineers dong so jodoh se high ke ton kake bahagi yang naik plus senamen senamus make kebang mano patient narang yang borok bank ko habekya baksa ini network marketing habekya baksa baik ko wak krok musurok se amari siwa obje government hoje sadang mata wak ri dirok na ja eka sing wak si rina ni ke to sing kunino engineering khayo baksa masters khayo baksa basic khayo so government ni the kunu na ra yang ko mo bus din chol le am ke abo to government ni je tong minister ono sing musung go Kebang ni bukan no questions tong about kebo sarak pai ra yaro abono tini ang ko kares na yang tini sapai ya enang sai khana ani je an pathak jortai enang text ni pure like a secretary plus ni president of saklain musung ko kaisa library open khanya bagai khumulung go and now free library dong nai aro je phurna mo mai phurngi mano ni IIT rong bagai ni rong ni bagai awan bagai preparation khanya bagai free library aro ni book free dong nai nung any like from 9 to 10 jorte nyang ba 9 to 8 PM jorte last 2006 na khai mani and kabang vacancy dong ta phun fill up khai Sir, election pura ko sinone ki usao recommend na jang nai hai no still ta pun na jai ko patience kri ke to joto na jawa ma thanai ko mo na sanam sungo dari ba recommend khai nang thong kam ti ke khai ka to sung bus kang na la nyai sini ya ko ta mo tong abon ambai
Well, there was spot nail on the head. Thank you, my brother. Tabu, Borong Ganang Sri
Balai Hambai, Chini Elvis, Roksa Chini Engineer Bo Mun opinion bersar kaya Balai Kenang Manikok Simbo Wan Soy Maya, engineer Chini Hasne, Spility Pasa engineer ST Sing Zakri Maya Prai Soy Sone Portomo Borodo Anggota Pila Kanao Age Exoran Kanaman Intersorone Prai 600 Sin employee to unemployed engineer complete Abele Wanama Sungsa Kintu Anin Bactigoto Ang Sao not as a minister but individually Ang Sao Ang Sosman Portable Clay Ang cabinet meeting Tambro Bahino I'm proud to summon. I'm the only one. I'm suspended out of private trial. Usamang Saga. Second cabinet meeting, reappointment. I can't like reappointment. Because recently, chief engineer in chief, reappointment. Ang Saga. Why reappointment? Come around. Ang sai thang nai tini jengor masawo chini barodo not only engineer backlog push kama khali to other department also amro isla assembly salai kya 15-16,000 chini backlog push abakai manthai si abatum current vacancies more but even backlog. Ang slightly show, though I'm minister, I don't mind. Every department, not only engineer, education, agriculture, forest, simple samana to money, 31%. According to the rule. Quota chini, 31% of money. Not a single department, 31% fill up. Big challenge. Tamane babai. You may wonder, even Group D service, we supposed to get 31%. Group D service, forget about engineer. Even Group D service, 31%. Sumaya. Why? A big question. Group D mean class 8 pass, 5 pass, eligibility. Apa sih fill up ini angka? Forget about assistant professor, engineer, what a high class post. Ani koi mobasi. Sing tabok. Next strategy tu tori makai. Sing tangai sing chini je manthai. Our right. Chini je kota tongmani. Our due. Our tamaya. Sing fight makai. I'm also with you. Unfortunately, I'm telling you, any government come and go doesn't matter. There are 64 departments in the state. 64 departments. Now our party is holding only 4 departments. 4. Land revenue, forest, tribal welfare, and fisheries. Which means we are holding only 4 departments. 60 departments belong to them. Suppose if I'm holding PWD or whatever, I can do something. I'm not assurance of Makamu. But I'm not holding the department. AOI. This is not only our time. Since long, left from government, same thing. Congress government, same thing. our people can hold only 4 or 5 departments, maximum 4 or 5 departments, even CPM time also. Out of 64 departments, our people, the Tripura people, whoever he may belong, which party he may belong, doesn't matter, they'll give us 4 to 5 departments total. This is strategy of our people. 64 departments, out of 64, 4 to 5 departments is in our control. It is not total control, half control, I can say. But I cannot give you answer. I cannot give you solution. That is our strategy. But to solve this problem, time is coming. We're going to solve also. I'm telling you. Engineer, even doctors, the professional course, even nurse, the professional course also, we cannot accommodate. Let us see for the best in future. Lama na itu tunggu, bahagia marsol kau ini. Abang jodoh kau orang salia, time is coming. Bani boy ang jodoh kau ini, ang tebus sama hai. Sama hado maklai ini, challenge maklai ini. Kau say no, Elvis na balik hambai, ang kono bola cia ki bikriya, neng Jafar ano hamano. Sini sikla orang welcome. Even again extra I want to tell. Biat, bangma biat of sabe kana, ano orang blame sabe kana. Kintu biat don't solve kana boy. Ang approach sesang lagi. I am fighting day and night. Ini biat, but siphon jamain tu mani. Abo asal cinim kisah mistake tu. Cinim celai orang no, pilap kepro, orang pro correct lagi. No zero ro, high ro mana? Kamang ma alam miss best tu. There's some problem. Tabuk sung special grant mana incentive senta 1 lakh karo itu. Everybody can avail. Dusu got 50%. Everybody 1 lakh incentive one time. This is extra. Obviously incentive si. Stipend both mana ya betul kokori. Stipend will get normal. But extra babe sung 1 lakh karo itu. There are around application I was told 3,000 in application. Arabisyo mato 300 tiku. I think something wrong. 300 applicants out of 300, only 3,000 applicants out of 3,000, only 300 applicant was correct without error. Other are disqualified or some error. I don't know why. There are another blame genuine case. 3,000 applicants out of 3,000, only 300 was accepted without any error. Ayo hari itu muda. Apa ke sungguh karena makai ni, sini cerai dong makai ni carefully. Sini fill up kepada makai ni, bung bahasa itu, bukan bung bahasa itu, hai itu bank itu top back dong. Makai kau mah technical problem dong. Mana bagi ang kau ni, orang tidak tik lagi, ang kau jeng bukan itu sama kai dong, jenis sama kai dong. Mana bagi ang sun hai noi hambai.
Thank you, sir. It is such a good gesture of our honorable special chief guest for acknowledging the resentment and frustration of our brothers. And my dear brother, I can feel your resentment because even I have been through this phase. But at the end, stay hopeful, everything will be good. Ang Tabuk Tribal Engineer Society Tripura ni kasku borong ganang engineer Amulya Jomateano hambaya farna bage koijau.
Jotonon sarini hambai kulungka ang sengyak sekan ani kaisa feeling na si nong thani share ke musuksi chini oronio na naro yokra paisa the special guest jekok sai thangkha uko nirok le bhaige khana kha ang bono sinani musugia jeita ang khana mani ba ang buchi mani ang bono si pilestan share ma khaisne angke ukok no khungsu bai khana ya angke bkhawo sia no bukha ar si tok jagi si gang ma khakawo nirok ukok je sai thangmani ukok no je thiasa ang to moito ma to tin no to manai na ukok hibuyi kelang jana ya moito nar jana ko sini songdu ni bangoi sini 19টা দফা বুসানি bangoi ফাইদি tini sini oroni 10 annual general meeting 6 biennial oroni 5 manja phainai sini narwayokra totha Tripura rajyoni no deputy CM power adino tui tongnai musang jishnu debarmono tini oro 5 manja phaimai ang ani khabai khukbai belai belai kene hambai maroka boni loge loge ang hambai maro tini oroni phaisa khoija sini sonduk dofani poja manjak totha Tripura rajyoni mantri Sri Member Kumar Jomatia bonobu ani trok theke ebong tribal engineering stock theke bonobu belai belai ke khabai khubai hambai manja phaka tini oroniyo ang nukha sini kusurok sini ke tongmung ba sini culture bomtui bu jeng invite khana mangwai ongloko sariwa chokja kabang matongo porenai jek ebong sakri maya kho borobu manai borobu ek somoyo sini borobu sangno phai sokainai borono mang belai khene tini hambai maya parkha tei tongo sini lengjak thangnai bisa ni bisingo lenglai thangkha man sakri pai thangkha phai sokaijak sini sombu deborma bono bang ani bkhabai belai kene hamari marka bonong especially hamai marka continue bo ang ani quarter gana somani bangoi tei ne bkhaba bkha khamui thangkha karon anggo ini tongai khana ke nang be chakri painai jotoni painai boni loge loge ang kisani thani somoi nawa na just 2 minute last sini secretary saka jeta thangnai 2 bosor jeta covid-19 pandemic chaloi tomani bisingo hono sungje tribal engineers je asok tumya tama khaitong bono to dinok joto nukhana ang bono details sanan thaya just ang share khainai sini busa sini sonduk dofani busa 19টা দফা 9খান সাবট্রাইব দङ 28টা দফা বুসা দङ 300 লাস্ট 2000 जों फार्स्ट যখন याख्राय सेमिनार टिक्लायो आफर नुकजागो 192 मेम्बार्स तबक बुसुम खातिनि नंथानि जतन सेमिनार माय এখন अवश्य माके लुगनाय 639 last sini achievement 640 jona ni subasu jeta thangnai bisa ni je subasu sini 19টা দফা ni besarok usubasu na sing subai tongo ebong subamani bisingtui nomni jotoni oroniyo phantung ang omno si sani mosogu tini angkai noniro imang luk tongna noi je imang buskani samungno saroi tlamana tuyai imang manuk nai Thui imang no bai kuno dine jibone success niya. Angke thui simang no. Je imang buskang ni kusung no pohor phulawi klang khalai lama. O imang si manuk nai. Tini 14 lakh bukung bara tongo Tripura o. Tini hisabo jeta tongo engineers prai 1000 plus. 14 lakh bukung bara ninom thane onek kisu nomi commitment tomamoton borok nahor tongo phaya ki nahor tongo jel chal sangya sajora tarmani chin contribution toma jeng sudu rang nawoi beton mai tongo bai khusi ngai solia ani busabotei nok tangai dalano tongo tongkha watiman jagya thik na tongo bobai solia takuk brothers and friends ro tini 14 lakh 19 ta dofani busano जों बमतै के सुबासो रोनाना बो जागातै बर थांखि सिनि एंगेल सुबासो फाइने ओ बनसि जिनि वासब थाइ फाइ दं बायदि आनि जेबोखा मुसुकमानि निरक हाकि मुसुकबायदि आं कयो बुसकांनि खिनांनि सिनि सालो साबजाक गोबांमा दंमानि बनसों बाहायके जारयलांनाय नियमि सुबासो सारा जों जारयलांमाया हायनि बांनो सिनि अरा सिस्टेम गोबांमा दङ सिनि थांनाय बोसोर माने 2018 नि 23 तारिख सेम्बर सिनि एनुअल कनफारेन्स सिनि समाय थांजाक दंमानि समायनि ताफानो सिन पाइरमायाखौ जों पाइरमायाखौ बुरजा जों याकाय दङै जाया बाइके जारनाय बनसि समाय मा थानाय सिनि लेन्ड फान ताक जरति 30% लासिमा संसा साये दमाके जागोन तो बखा दमन से बखा मुसुमनि साइज दमलि आइसि तानि हायंनाय हनो अबयसे खना सिस्टेम गोबां दं ऑनलाइन आराम से बाय केस ड्राफ्ट चेक जों तुवा खाना सिपाइमानलै 5000 के रखबा Corona na Dilli na nagulan na nyata tamu na kintu sini jeta one shop mani to mani nyani subaso bhai tomu bhaya hoya tesa bhai na todru sate kamang saja pail ha besi salia sudu tabok to sudu PWD kaisa ya sing tongya sini kabangma department na tongo PWD tongo power tongo TTAGC ONGC joto jaga na tongo sutorang ang boron nyong thani message ro mo sugo जों जे जागा दंना थों सिनि थ्रु सिनि टेस्ट नि माध्यमे जों अनेक किसु आवाय खायतलां माने बननो हेल्प खायबि जादों तिनि सिनि ताकु एलबिस डिप्लोमा बनि पास आउट नाय 2016 सजाय हो वो बकक जे शाखा एकदम खूब खानां मानिको हयतो बे अरनियो बेकार बेसिमा दंमालिया ना बिसाबा बिसिनैबा बिसा साखा या खारखौ माबाय खाना किन्तु जे बरो बगिनाय बके साइमानो तबे आंके बनो सानमुसुगो सुदु साख्रि नाय दंखेनिया साख्रि रास्ता गोबां माने सोनाजाक दंगो बनो सोनाजाकनो जों बाहायके याप दिसैनाय बनो जे जों रिफ्रेमा खारनाय अवश्य Finally, I conclude my vote of thanks. Especially thanks, press media, police personnel, power department, AMC. Jotono khabai khubai hambai maro tini oronyo nyok kabari sermoni bangui. Especially hambai maro tini oronyo paiso pajak sini electronics media ro surung jati borok kok sini kok namani logo ni sini kabari se paiso koyo tinu so jaga boni logo kok queen Tripura boni mencalok na hikato ani mungtui no omulyo kumar deborma hai bono ani bu mungtui babo ana refresh tong nai ma ho hai bono teisa khabai khubake hambai maroka boni logo tongo chini khorang bono joto to nui tong na tv rogo chini khorang borno bo ang belai khene hambai maroka chini oro pai sini program no fully coverage romoni bangai paithago ang just kisa question tisia somoi sate sate pila tei chalia ani joto members delegate tei takhu oroniyo press tongnai joto no ang koyar musugo chinono kisi sa tai thau thue pana sa tai khaijak tongo o sa thaina joto no saima thanai sai ke buda thangbai jadi thau thei ha ke khibijak paini se dorkar nangla ke sungnog ni batasana soi rohona hi khakai thong jotono hambai khulumka teisa thank you to all tribal engineer society long live test hambai teisa
Sir Bilaikana Hambaya from Mongnebagai. Now before heading for lunch, I would like to announce that our next session is a business session and that would commence from 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. All the members are earnestly requested to be present to make the most of it. Thank you.